Well. We are back again, backpacking with Sir Sturdy. Now, I'm going to say this for the live audience and those of you that are hearing the pre record right now, or you're going to hear it on the audio, or those of you that are going to come back and watch this. I am going to record an intro. It is going to be for the audio and something I'm going to be putting together down the road. So be on the lookout and the hear out for that. So I am going to put together an intro. I just ran out of time today. And no, it happens. I'll say it's about 2% my fault, but I don't like taking responsibility for things that are my fault. So it was 2% my fault.
Hey, you're here. We're having a show. That's what matters.
Exactly. But the intro will come because I've been having so much freaking fun with those. Like so much freaking fun.
It will be an intro prologue.
Boom. There you go.
There we go.
But again, it's going to be an intro for the audio.
Prologue. Well, so it will be a prologue. But why can't I think of the keep going?
What I was going to say is, so those of you that listen to the audio,
an intro epilogue. There we go.
Intro epilogue.
There we go.
So those of you on the audio that are hearing all of this nonsense that I'm saying to you and spewing to you right now, you can pretty much ignore it, honestly. And then the intro is going to start, and you're going to hear that around a certain point. As a matter of fact, the intro is going to be before this. All of this nonsense that I'm saying, it's going to be before this. So you already heard the intro, and this part you don't really need to hear. Or you do, just for the extra laughs.
But you get a lot of history about the intro once you start watching the show. So
he's right. He is absolutely right. And I got to tell you guys this. I'm telling you guys this. I'm telling everybody else this. I had Thai food today for the first time.
What'd you have?
I think it was the first time because we did this potato. They had a tater tot walk where we live. I'm not gonna say the city, which some people may know, but where we live. And it was a couple months ago. And there was like a curry that we tried, right? I thought it was a Thai spot from what I could be wrong. But anyway, that was like one of my favorite things we had that day. So today we went to a spot and I had red curry with white rice and chicken and shrimp. It was phenomenal. And so at this restaurant, I forgot what time they open, but they close at 3 and they open back up at 4:30 and they're open till like 9 or 10. And so from 3 to 4 to about 4:15, let's say, because they open back up at 4:30. From 3 to 4:30 or whatever, they shut down and they eat. They have lunch or whatever.
Okay.
But so we got there at about 2. When we didn't know this, we got there at like 2:30, 2:40ish. And the guy was like, "Hey, he was letting us know we close at 3, but you can still order." And I was like, "We'll just order to go." He's like, "No, you can." He's like, "No, you can sit down and eat and take your time, but we just close at 3." So they let us sit down and eat. They came out around 3 something. They served us our amazing food. They went down and ate. Sat down and they ate their food, and then he came back once we were pretty much done. Gave us some boxes, boxed our food, then brought our dessert out, which we got sticky rice, mango sticky rice, and it was like fresh mango sliced up on some. The rice was like a purplish. It was a nice color. It was like a pinkish purplish color. It was like coconut rice, which I've never had before, and it was so amazing. I got that. And Thai donuts, which are amazing. And then, like I said, the Thai curry. The red curry, phenomenal. My wife got some, I don't know what she got exactly, but it was like some, mussels. And whatever sauce that was in was amazing. It was just so freaking good. Not only was the food amazing, the service was amazing. And like they were just so nice, like really, 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 really nice there. Oh, and I got a Thai iced tea. Let me tell you.
With or without cream?
With the cream. No boba, but with the cream. Oh my goodness, that was so good. I was just like, how is this food and everything so damn good? I will say this.
It's enhanced Chinese food.
I will say this.
It's very much it's such a very distinct cuisine.
Yeah, it's definitely its own because it's I know it has like the Asian flavors or cuisine, but it doesn't taste
it's
like
kind of
Japanese
the glue
food.
That creates Asian fusion, kind of.
It doesn't taste like Japanese food, and it doesn't taste like any Korean food or any Chinese food that I've had, which I like that about it. But what I will say this, what I found out about curry, no matter what region I've had it from, what culture I've had it from, it doesn't smell very good.
No,
It
but
tastes great,
I've always loved it.
it's so.
but
Oh.
I'm for me. I'm not saying for
Mhm.
anybody else that may enjoy the smell of it, but for me, it doesn't have the greatest smell. But the flavors, like this curry today, that red curry, Thai curry, is my favorite curry I've ever had in my life. The flavors are just, I know I'm saying they were immaculate. They were that good.
Mhm.
James, I'll tell you once we're off air where this place is,
Mhm.
and you should definitely go. And I got their medium spice because I know you told me you and your
Oh,
brother went to some
yeah.
Thai spot, and you were like, "Yo, we got the hottest stuff." And like, for you, if you want the flavor, be careful.
Yeah.
So I got medium. I'm going to try hot next time for the
Okay.
same
Okay.
exact dish, because it did have a kick to it, but it was like a
Mhm.
really good flavorful kick. But I know I can take
Mhm.
more of that heat. That's as far as I'm going. No, it's like
Are you a
whatever the
fan
next
of
level is.
peanuts?
I like the peanut. So, okay,
Peanut
I don't know
sauce.
if you've ever had pad thai. That's kind of the signature dish.
I don't. So I've
Oh, I
had
had pad thai.
I've
Yeah.
had a pad thai before, and I didn't know what it was. I don't like peanuts on the dish, really.
Mhm.
But one of the appetizers we had was some chicken something. It started with
Chicken
an S.
satay with
Yes.
the peanut sauce.
That
Great stuff.
I like the peanut sauce, yes, but the
Mhm.
actual I do like peanuts, like with like a trail
Mhm.
mix or something. But peanuts with the actual food like that, I didn't really care for it. Like when the
Mhm.
first time I ordered it, I didn't know, so I'm eating it. I was like, oh, it's not bad, but it was too much. Like if it was just like a light,
It kind
like
of
a
depends on the region and everything with pad thai, because you always can tell a restaurant by their pad thai. Because I've had pad thai that was very savory. It was
Mhm.
peanut, but peanut wasn't the main deal. And then
Mhm.
I've had ones that was like a mountain of like the flying spaghetti monster on like saccharin or something. So it sounds like they would probably have a pretty darn good pad thai. So.
Yeah, like I would if it was less peanuts on it, like just say some sprinkled on top or even crushed up, I would probably like it more. But it was just where we got it from, which again I'll say off air. You recommended this spot, but again, off air we'll talk about it. I had the pad thai from there and it was good, like flavorful, delicious, but it was just too much peanuts for, so I just picked them out,
Yeah.
put them to the side, and then we
They
ordered
can overwhelm with the peanuts.
yeah, like I'll say a quarter of what they use, because you know what I'm talking about,
Mhm.
would be a hell of a lot better in my opinion. Or even if you put them on the side and you kind of add as much as you want.
You ever had the
And mix it
peanut sauce noodles?
No.
It's just covered. It's like you're eating melted peanut butter with macaroni, with noodles.
So, but like I said, I had the peanut sauce today on the chicken stuff I had, and that was so good.
I
And
love
then-
taco.
So, and we got crab ragoons from there. Everything that I had, I would put it with like the sauce it had. And then I was like, all right, I got to try this in this curry sauce. And it all was just awesome. I was like, I told the guy too, I was like, we're coming back here again.
I'll let you in on a little secret, and it's this way. I've had this with every Thai dish I've ever had. It's like some other dishes.
Mhm.
The next morning, if your stomach's in the right place, cold, when all those curry and coconut milk is just saturated. Oh, amazing.
I'll tell you what, Trevor. I'm not big on cold food, but like hot foods that are supposed to be hot. You know what I mean? I will take a bite or two of it tomorrow
Mhm.
before I heat
Well,
it up.
warmed up is still going to be better because it just sits in there and it just saturates
Yeah,
in
like,
its own goodness.
It marinates.
But I will try it. But I'm enjoying this conversation, and this is something that I want to do with backpacking more. Like what's messed up and what's funny is last week we did Japanese food. Week 1 we did Korean food. I just forgot to mention on the episode, but I want to start even if I didn't do it that week, or even if you guys didn't do it that week, if you want to participate in that portion of it, if you've had that kind of food, I think we should have that conversation of what it was, because this whole backpacking thing, I want people to check out other cultures when it comes to film. Whether that be, I mean, of course, horror, because it's a horror show, but if you're someone who's watching this and say you're a horror fan or a movie fan in general, I'll say, sorry, just foreign films in general. But I also want you guys to check out the food, but actually check out, like, not the American version, not the watered down version, I'll say, which we all know. Check out
Aisle 5 at Giant. Yeah.
even if you just get like say you want to get something, say you go to a restaurant, right? And you're like, I've had, like maybe an American version of Thai food or whatever. So you go to a specific restaurant, at least get an appetizer that is from that is like 100% that culture. And then the rest of the meal, if you want to get something more comfortable with, I get it because you're spending your own hard money. So I understand that if you don't like it, you don't want to say, eh. But at the same time, if you're someone who's willing to try other foods, try it because I've been missing out on some stuff for years. And I mean, more so, honestly, I think more so in my case, it's not even because I wouldn't try certain foods. It's more so I didn't know what was around. So doing this whole backpacking thing is making me check out other restaurants, other cultural restaurants that are like around.
I'm gonna have to find a Syrian horror film beside, because if you're liking this, I think if you like hummus,
I love hummus,
kebabs, and things like that, Syrian is just amazing. It's a version of Mediterranean, but it's not Mediterranean, but it has it is Syrian, and that area has a little bit of everything mixed in. So I'll look and see if I can find a horror film just so, and I can get you to a Syrian restaurant.
Nice. I'll see if there's if there's not one around here. What I would, what me and the wife were talking about doing, which we do to the best of our abilities, is get the ingredients for whatever we can get for that and try to make it at home. I know it's not going to be culturally accurate. You know what I'm trying to say.
Following a recipe. I mean,
but following the recipe. I'm just saying because it's one thing. It's one
thing, but it's even more fun because you're experimenting with the creation.
Exactly.
Of this. And
the thing is, you get
hands-on way.
You get buy authentic.
We can get mail order and get it like drop shipped.
If for certain things, I would look into that.
No, I'm saying look up authentic recipe.
Oh no, that I would. Oh yeah, I would 100% do that. I would 1,000% do that. But if we had to go that route to where there's no restaurants, where we're at, then it's like okay, I gotta.
Did I ever tell you my Thai food story?
Don't say the place, but
I won't say the place. All right, so first time I had Thai food, I was at my brother's house. I tasted it. I was like, what the hell is that? I was like, yo, this is like Chinese food on crack. So the next time I went to his house and he was like, you want to get Thai? So he goes, what heat level you want? They go 1 to 5. And I was like 5. I was like, fuck it, let's do it. So he got 5 too. So it comes, we get it. Right? They gave us a little container. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Why did they give us extra spice stuff? Then there was a little note in there. It says, I made it a 4. It's going to be hot. If it's not, then you could just add this. They didn't want to make it a 5 because no one orders a 5. So, but I'm telling you right now, 4. Holy shit! I think some of my tears and snot were mixing with my food, getting a saltier taste or something.
Did you? Okay, I feel like I know the answer to this question, but did you guys try the 5?
What?
Did you guys try the level 5?
Yeah.
Oh, you did pour the level 5 on. Okay.
I did pour a little. I did pour some in it, and I mixed it, and it was the worst mistake.
See, I know if you did it, your brother did it, and vice versa. If your brother did it, you did it. So they have this thing, Trevor, to where when it comes to spicy foods, no matter how hot it is, no matter how bad it burns or hurts, if one does it, the other one has to do it. Just so the other one can't talk shit that he didn't do it. Like they used to, like they can put them in the hospital under death. Like, yo, well, he died from eating it. I don't want him haunting me talking shit. So
and we got to see who lasts the longest. So when we did the Pocky chip, when we recorded it, I made a video for it. It's on. Check it out. It's on
Popcorn and Pies YouTube channel.
Yep. Me and him were. Aaron, I'm telling you, I was on fire, hot, and I'm just trying to be calm. I'm like, and he's just sitting there, and I'm waiting for him to crack because I wanted my fucking ice cream, right? But here's just what got crazy. The time went up. We both survived. So he goes, hey, let's pull one of your ghost peppers off and we'll split it in half and eat half of it and see who lasts. My dumbass goes, okay, I have to do it because if I say no, we're recording right now. You're going to be like, oh, you pussy. Or so, right? So I had to eat it and we both survived it. Again, we just called it a draw, I think. I can't remember the end of the video. But dude, after I did that video, I went to Amsterdam to a job lot because there's a horror thing there. They're the only ones that had it. I went to get it. I opened the door and I made myself puke. Dude, my stomach was in a fierce battle.
When your stomach acid is going, no, this is too acidic. No. You know, I'd rather deal with stomach acid than you know.
Cramping and shit. That's the worst.
Ew.
Here's the funny part, though, Trevor, and sturdy slashers out there, is he tells us this story, right? But if his brother called him tomorrow or went over to his house tomorrow, or let's say this weekend, with some sort of spicy challenge thing, he's gonna do it.
It sounds slightly masochistic, but if it's a bonding thing, great.
Yeah. See, the Pocky chip. That was rough. I did that as well. I didn't do so well.
Oh, yeah. I think my kids ended up doing that, and it was pretty disgusting.
Yeah,
it was actually funny. And James, you mentioned about, you know, snot and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Food actually plays a major part in the movie we're going to talk about today, Ziam.
Yeah.
And in two ways, because the film is set in the kind of near future, but something's happened. And it's a post-apocalyptic film. Thailand becomes completely nationalistic, shut down, and this guy named Jazu has developed a form of food created from cockroaches. And that's how... So it seemed kind of Soylent Green, but before we get more into that, I just wanted to say eating and food has a lot to do with what goes on in this film.
I like that. I honestly, Trevor, I want you to continue with what you were saying with that, because that was interesting.
No, I mean, there's a lot of what I consider missed opportunities in the film, but actually I thought it was very, very cool. It didn't just pull the Soylent Green card, because that was my first thought. It's like, it's not really bugs. It's, you know, it's been put into a nationalistic caste system. But no, it wasn't that. This is actually made from excessive amounts of bugs, as far as we know.
Okay.
But there's some new kind of fish. We don't get any information about this. We don't know exactly what really happens to the world as it is in Ziam. Was it a nuclear thing that eventually happened? Was it strictly bacterial, virus? We just don't know. But the only thing we know is food is so scarce, they have to eat bugs. Until, and this seems to be something that is known within like people who have a lot of money, is this special kind of fish. Like, we're actually introduced to our main character as he's making a little bit of money on the side to literally take contraband fish to a special place. Now, this fish, without knowing what exactly happened, is a mutant in itself. And that starts the ball rolling when some people go, look how great that person turned out. We're all going to eat the rich people are going to eat the fish. So yeah, I mean, in itself is a dystopian society. It's literally, not literally, but it's walled off in its own way. Yeah, I mean, my thing is, I thought it was a very inventive film. But yeah, that's pretty much all I want to say about the food aspect. But food in itself is also a reference to capitalism, fascism, corporazationism. You know, yeah. So you have that, but you know,
yeah, that is I like that. So I like that. And I guess really quick before we get any further into this movie and deep dive into it, let's dive into our early ratings, because they may change, they may not. But Fade, what do you give this movie?
I enjoyed it. 7.
7. All right. How about you, Trevor?
I'm gonna give it a 6.
A 6.
Yeah.
I'm right there with you at a 7, James. But I will start with positive. Actually, no, I'm gonna start with negative. I'll start with negative. Then what? I end off with positive. So let's start with the negatives. My biggest negative thing about this movie was the story really didn't do enough for me. I'm not saying it was terrible, and what Trevor filled us in with right there, just to kind of really break that down in there too. It adds on to it, but it still really wasn't enough for me.
It's missing stuff.
And that's those things that I missed, but it just wasn't. It didn't feel complete. It didn't feel complete, and that bothers me because
there's not even a beginning. It's like they cut the beginning off, and they start playing midway.
Yeah, because with a positive, I loved the action.
Oh yeah,
the action,
and I like the look.
Awesome.
I liked how they look too.
The look of the zombies was awesome. The cinematography was awesome. All that was awesome.
I've been really into Black Blood lately. Like that dark blood, like Thailand, like this movie.
Ooh,
and like
you
Japan.
would so love one of the movies I'm going to talk about later. Okay,
awesome.
Oh, I forgot to put that together. Let's hold off on backpacking for next week, guys. I'm sorry about that. I'm busy, wild day today. I'll tell you guys off the air. But I do have your movie saved. I just until you mentioned that, Trevor, I completely forgot. But you guys are prepared for next week, so that's good. But if you want to tell them off air, cool. That's cool too, because now I want to know the Black Blood in film.
Yeah,
it's the third Tetsuho movie, so there's a lot of blood, but a lot of the blood is steams and is black because it's kind of supposed to be a reference to oil and blood mixing together.
Ooh.
So yeah, so next week you'll hear about it.
It just makes him look more evil.
Yeah, I agree with that. I do agree with that, especially when it comes to like zombies and all that kind of stuff too. It's like you're rotted, you're this, you're that. You're the third.
It's almost like a bile that comes from, and this movie is very much referenced by zombies the past 20, well, maybe a little bit more, but roughly last 30 years. And that's something you see a lot because there is a lot more of this crossover. Is it a bacteria? Is it a virus? And you see a lot more, it's called before, ragey, in the fact that people are, it's almost like zombie is body horror is more kind of where it's gone. And I think this movie did a beautiful job of that. I mean, it's it does great referencing.
There was military in this movie. I wonder if they created it. Because
zombies,
he created the how it spread. That they actually made that. Was that he was given the wife in the bag
for the fish liver?
Oh, the fish.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember they specifically mentioned the fish liver, and the guy was so adamant on using fish liver and doing it his way, and it
didn't work out for him.
Didn't help.
At least it was romantic. He went out with his wife.
I don't know if that's romantic or idiotic, and the reason why I say that is because it's one thing like if she's not turned yet, and all the zombies are coming in, you're just like, I want to just hold you because we're both going out. No, she's already turned.
No, it's like he loves her so much. If he's going to get bit, he wants his love to turn him. Listen, I'm a romantic at heart.
She wouldn't want that.
Thankfully, Sturdy was able to clarify because I had to watch this, and this movie is one of those things that you miss a second and you miss something big.
Yeah.
But when he sees his fiance or soon to be fiance or whatever, and I think he sees a ring that she has, and then looks up and picks it up. I didn't catch that was theirs at the beginning. When he's actually asking for her hand in marriage, I'm going through like, Jesus Christ, buddy, where'd you get that? That's disgusting.
Yeah,
I mean,
because I want to say she may have been wearing that necklace earlier in the movie, or they showed it earlier in the movie.
Was it like an apology gift he gave her or something?
It was either on her or it was in the house,
or a promise ring.
I couldn't remember. So then I'm kind of thinking it was. Either way, I can't remember that. And then when he gave it to her, I'm like, oh shit, he pulled that out. But
I think I was kind of hoping it was not hers, personally. But keep going.
Like he took
But
it
yeah,
off
so-
a zombie's finger, a married
Give me
woman.
that.
Like, give me that. You don't need it no more.
Well, the major letdown for me for this movie, and I can go down all the references and everything, and yeah, you could watch this movie with or without sound, whatever.
Mhm.
It was fun, but I'm old school. If you're going to go nihilistic, if you're going to literally see a mother turn in front of her child and then try to attack him, but only maybe gets a little bit of time because she sees babies she's going to eat.
Mm-hmm.
This is going like it's references, irreversible, and things like that. It's like it's time to go the whole hog. Either it's everybody dies here, or there is the most dark message at the end of that film. No, we get some guy who's like the Incredible Hulk and he survives an explosion, and there's this song that sounds like Coldplay Light playing, and we're suddenly supposed to have all these feels and everything, and I'm just like, dude, when is the kid who gets out with the nurse or doctor, when is he gonna bite her head off? And it never happens. And just that alone, that ending made it from like maybe a 7.5 to a 6 for me.
Okay.
Yeah. So you were hoping you were expecting the kid.
No, I just wanted it to go the whole hog. If life sucks and the world is completely over and there's no way we're ever going to be able to get out, then you need to portray it that way.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it was to suddenly make it this like, South Korean style soap opera meets Hallmark with Zach Wilder's Dawn of the Dead. It wasn't even funny.
Okay.
I mean, if it was farcical like the first Cabin Fever, that would have been cool, but it was so set up for a sequel that I don't want to see.
See, and I would watch the sequel, but I think what bothered me more so wasn't that the dude, because he was a Muay Thai, he knew Muay Thai, so I didn't like.
He was an underground boxer.
Yeah, underground boxer.
You get that one line.
I didn't mind him whooping ass throughout the whole movie. What I did not like is what you did mention, the explosion. Then you see him again. That should have just been it. Like after the explosion, because it takes away from like what you knew was going to happen, but it still takes away from, holy shit, he just died in that after everything he did to make sure that not only did he save her, but he saved the kid. Because there's a point where he's about to go up the stairs more and he hears the kid yelling and he pauses and he's going to go save the kid because he could just let that kid die and just keep going after his girl. But I feel like that would have, at least for the audience, that would have hit you in the feels more, it would have stuck more versus you see the kid and you see the girl, you see, what is her name? Ren, and Buddy. You see them out, out of the picture somewhere else, and then it's like the building explodes, and later on you see him like kick something and get up, and I'm like, why? Don't do that. Just leave it as is. And end it right there.
Change the tone of the film so much that it slaps the viewer in the face. I mean, you can do it, but you got to do it really well.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, I don't think it was done really, really well. I mean, as I said, the references, the Wreck series, which is a found footage zombie film that takes place in apartment buildings, Irreversible, where the famously the old fire extinguisher smashing a face, Hard Boiled from the 90s, which took place in a hospital. It looks so much, there's much more Hard Boiled reference than there is the sadness reference, but of course it was influenced by the sadness. The remake of Dawn of the Dead, the Days Later films, even Die Hard to an extent. But the one that got me was, this is the first time I've ever seen Sergio Martino's Fishmen films, which were released in the United States as Screamers referenced, because the creatures that these people become, that the flesh of this fish actually morphs you into them, look so much like the fishmen from Screamers and Isle of the Fishmen by Italian director Sergio Martino. So, I mean, that's all kind of great stuff, but I'd love to talk to Gamer because there's very much a video game element to it. But as a non-gamer, I didn't think it did it too well. And I'd like to get Gamer's idea. So, or
I can see how
it.
you could think they like a video game. It had like that feel
but
to
it didn't keep it consistently.
Yeah, no, it didn't.
Yeah.
For this game, which, you know what I was thinking of as I was watching this movie is like, what type of, and I wish I should have asked you guys this earlier so you had time to think about it, but throwing you on the spot. what not what type, what martial arts movie that you've seen, I'll say up to 3 if you have 3, would you like to see a horror version of?
Oh shit, man.
I have one
what
off
if
the
it's
top
already
right.
a horror?
Raid?
Go for it.
Let's say non-horror movie. Let's say if it's a non-horror movie.
Raid.
I was thinking the same thing. The Raid, the first one, like that. A
lot of Raid reference in here.
Yes, which I and that's why I'm saying, because I kind of got that vibe because he's fighting through the whole hospital instead of fighting through the apartment complex of the apartment building to get to where he has to get to. So I was thinking the Raid would be a fun one. Trying to think of what else. Shit, Ninja Assassin. With the way all those, because you have the one guy that could just whoop ass through the whole thing, but then you have the ones that just come out of nowhere all the damn time. What if they're like,
it's
something undead?
It's a ninja. It's a ninja clan that he came from, so the story wouldn't fit zombies in.
It could be a revenge thing. It could be something from the undead.
By the way,
the last survivor
is awesome.
It is.
I just love the action in it. It's so good.
My God. But yeah, those two are the ones that hit me like right off the bat. I can't think of any more right now, but
hold on, I might have
now, or think a little bit. You know, we keep talking. If you think of something, we'll say something. You have anything in mind, Trevor?
I would like to see.
Now,
let me ponder that one. There's a lot of things you could do, but it's kind of hard to see certain movies as a different genre.
So what movie turned into a zombie movie?
No, horror. Martial arts to horror.
Okay.
Not zombie, just horror in general.
I mean, I would love for a more bloody version of Sonny Chiba's Street Fighter. I mean, let's take that, like in the martial arts concept, like a Sonny Chiba against blank horror, Bruce Lee, or the like 20 to 30 people who played Bruce Lee like characters. There are a few actual horror movies out there, but it's like, the big boss except with zombies. I think it would be interesting to redo 36 Chambers of the Shaolin, but give it this very Asian, like gothic quality. I know this sounds really horrible to us film lovers, but a martial arts film that I would love to see reimagined respectfully into possibly an end of the world film or a zombie film is The Seven Samurai. Yes, I probably made a whole bunch of enemies by saying that, but I think that level of cinematic massiveness that is real is something that I think the zombie movies are getting further and further away from. And I think it would be, I think it would be cool, even though I feel like a major sellout for saying that the concept would even exist. But they're mine.
Hey, listen, I'll watch it because that was a good choice right there.
I'd watch that. You got anything, James, or not yet? If not, it's cool too.
National Lampoon's Family Vacation, Christmas Vacation.
Oh man.
Oh my goodness.
Trying to think.
Yeah, I have to think. We'll keep going. I'll come up with something.
Yeah. That's cool.
Ooh.
You got one?
There was this great martial arts film called Jimanika from back in the 80s. It mixed martial arts and gymnastics. And I forget who the guy was, but he made like 4 or 5 films.
Okay.
Mix that with Fulci's Gates of Hell in like his whole gothic zombiedom. So take this really, really tacky 80s white guy who does gymnast martial arts and mix it with the dark Italian. I think that would be so utterly horrible that it needs to
Interesting.
happen. Yeah.
Damn.
Interesting.
Or just take any martial arts film and then insert Troll 2.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like that one.
Insert Troll 2.
Troll 2 sucks.
It's
Yeah, that's what I'm
bad.
saying. I mean,
Yeah, because I would love to have somebody roundhouse that kid that was pissing on the table, pissing on dinner.
yeah, man.
Yeah, just bow and then kick him in the roundhouse him right off that fucking table. Bow.
And there has to be at least a cameo by Dolph Lundgren. Is Dolph still around?
I don't know. I
Let's
think so,
look that
but
up.
oh man, that movie is so bad. I remember me and my wife because we watched the first Trolls movie and had a great time. It was fun.
Oh yeah.
And then we put the second one on, and you're just like, they took away all the magic from the first one and just said, let's just do something else.
It's shit.
Well, it was Fragasso. Claudio Fragasso wrote it, and it was done by a hackish director who had done a lot, but he was pretty hackish. And I think they wanted to make a comedy, and it was an awful error because at the same time, the popularity of the first Troll and Ghoulies, and you had like critters. It was like a supremacy thing there for that kind of little subgenre, and they did not follow. Yeah, it was a very weird decision considering the popularity of the style of movie that Troll was.
It was one of those things where I think it was a dumb decision because they could have made such a more. I'm not saying Troll is a freaking amazing film that you got to go out, run out there right now and see. No, you should stick right here on Horror Search 30. Listen to this episode first, and then go watch Trolls after. But what I will say is it was entertaining. It was fun. It was funny. It was a good time. You talk about it.
Oh yeah,
Troll
Fragasso is a major like player in the world of Italian films, but he's a total lunatic. Like he's written like high-end scripts, and then he does this.
Yeah,
he's just one of those characters that loves doing movies. So
I get that. That's fair.
Yeah.
But
so yeah.
With Troll 2, though, I'll say I guess the accidental genius of it is people talk about it because of how terrible it is.
Dude, it's on the list of one of the worst sequels.
So I don't know if it's considered martial arts.
Okay.
But Lambada the Forbidden Dance mixed with the second Evil Dead.
Ooh. I've never seen the other movie. Not
necessarily a martial arts, but trust me, in that movie, somebody's kicking somebody's ass.
Wild concept.
Yeah.
I love this.
I dance Brazilian, so I must
know
I
got one, Aaron.
So,
I got one, Aaron. RoboCop.
RoboCop.
Because the original RoboCop, that beginning was dark. They should.
That is a horror film, in my opinion. It's a horror film about somebody taking somebody's reality. Like, Peter Weller's character is, I mean, he's a very tragic hero. And it's a real horror, the idea that, you know, you can be dead 1 minute, and then for the miracle of science, you're not just alive, you're somebody's pet. So I always viewed it as a horror movie. But I mean, as we've seen with remakes, it's also a fresh concept that you can get gruier and gorier with, and it tends to be better when that happens.
Okay, Aaron, I got one. I'm going to steal it where I seen online.
Oh shit.
The dude who did I'm forgetting the movie. Is a director. He wants to make a horror version of The Mask.
Oh yeah, who is that?
He did. He did. He
wanted to do it more like the actual comic book.
Yeah,
the comic book was I think it was either Early Image, but I think it was Dark Horse, and it was one of those like really sarcastic. It was kind of nasty, and it's like it's kind of like like Spawn. Uh, we've all been waiting for a traditional real Spawn movie, and it's kind of in the same
It's in
place.
the making.
But
They're saying Jamie Foxx is doing it. They're in it. They're filming. I
would love to see it.
Yeah, me too.
But in the same effect, I'd love to see Jim Carrey come back and do The Mask one more time.
Comedy or
They're thinking
like
about
comedy? I'd like to see him, because I mean, I never liked Jim Carrey.
Really?
But I look back, and he was I put Jim Carrey kind of up there with like Jerry Lewis. Did I ever find Jerry Lewis funny? No. But did I respect how he went about doing comedy? Yeah. And over time, it's like, I think, like, I never thought that there would be a kids' film franchise that the best thing in it is Jim Carrey. So, yeah.
Interesting. I love, that's actually my favorite Jim Carrey movie is The Mask.
Oh, great film.
That is a great.
Yeah, I'm not going to down the original Mask.
Oh,
I remember seeing it in a theater multiple times. I bought the CD soundtrack and played the shit out of it. So
it's a fun movie, it's entertaining movie. It's all it checks all the boxes for me. And then Cameron D. Oh my god.
Yeah, that was a good movie.
Yeah, it's a good time, but seeing a horror version of that would be awesome.
Did that
seeing
come
a dark version of that?
Did that movie come right out after Pet Detective?
Ace Ventura? I think it was the same year.
Oh,
I think it was something like that. We had two blockbusters pretty much come out in the same year.
Oh, okay.
I believe.
Because I'm trying to think, I was like, what came out first? And I was like, the first time I seen Jim Carrey, I think it was Pet Detective, Ace Ventura.
Well, for me, it was In Living Color.
But
you mean movies?
Marshall
no,
Bill.
that's a TV.
Yeah.
I was talking about movies.
Okay, yeah, but
Dude,
hilarious
you will
character.
always be Fire Marshal Bill to me.
Hilarious character. Which
let me tell you something.
Let me tell you something. Oh man, I gotta. That's something I love to go back and just watch and laugh.
Me too, man. Every episode.
Oh, yeah. You know what's really fun? And I'm sorry to interrupt, but it goes back to this. And it exists on the internet. And actually, a friend of mine I haven't seen for years contacted me, and this is what he does. Basically, video archivist, archaeologist will go through random cassettes to try to find things. And that's why on YouTube, I can find all the Jenny Jones stuff, all the things like that, because there writes things that didn't really exist at that time. So, you really can see. I mean, I was watching a Jenny Jones that was that, and also a Phil Donahue. The Phil Donahue was from '81, and the subject was, how do we deal with teenagers who are becoming punks?
Punch him in the face.
And I watched this. I remember in '81, I vaguely remember it. And I'm just like stunned that like we've always been dumb. And I don't think we've come that far. At least we haven't proved ourselves.
I like the punk style.
Oh, yeah. But it's so bizarre to see, especially like a talk show in which the audience is participating. Such, like die in the wall, fundamentalist, this is the way it is. And everybody freaks out. Like, yeah. And things that certain people say that nowadays would the host be like, no, you can't say that. You need to apologize for that. It just blows my mind that, only 30, 40 years ago, some of these viewpoints were considered the norm. But it's frightening now that we see a path that is going back to that story of a norm that was just put upon us by whoever artificially put it there. So.
Oh, I got another movie, Aaron.
I'm listening.
Pokemon.
Which Pokemon movie?
It don't matter.
Or do you mean like the Ryan Reynolds Pokemon movie, Detective
Pikachu?
No, which we have not gotten a sequel to, and I'll be damned. I took my kids to it. I don't know how to play, but I know a fair amount.
I mean, I don't mind it, but no, it has to be the real Pokemon.
Well, I mean, this is the thing. There's so many Pokemon movies, but if you want to go with like some early Ash stuff,
Yeah, Ash stuff. Yeah.
Oh,
Mewtwo.
Continue.
With Mewtwo or something.
Mm-hmm.
Mewtwo as a horror, like how he will look, like it'd be crazy. And all the Pokemon are like monsters. They're not like little.
Yeah.
That would be so fucking cool. Venusaur, you just see this big ass fucking giant flower turtle come out.
Snorlax is really a big ass motherfucker.
Charizard already has a bad attitude.
Charizard.
Yeah,
Charizard
he's a dragon, so dragons are like that anyway. But
well, this is the way you were saying that. I apologize, but so when you said that about Pokemon and horror, the first thing that went through my mind was, I don't know if you guys remember it or not. It was late 80s. I think it redid in the 90s, but they did a Godzilla cartoon.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You take that Godzilla cartoon, mix it with Ultraman and Pokemon, and put some blood in it. That would have been the coolest damn cartoon ever.
Hmm.
I'm not mad at that, Trevor.
Nope.
I am not mad at that.
So would that mean Godzilla's a Pokemon?
I mean, dude, it's Godzilla. He's the king of the Pokemon. He can be whatever he damn well wants to be. You know, Godzilla wakes up this morning. I'm a goddamn Pokemon, you know. And I'm sure there are Pokemon expansion packs and secret lair-esque kind of things that have Godzilla in it. Trust me.
If not him, something that represents him or a lore or show some respect towards him. I mean,
Gamera,
there has to be something.
The flying rocket turtle.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the names and stuff. Yeah, you're right. Oh man, I want to play some Pokemon. Which I've been playing.
Like Wu-Tang, Gamera's for the kids.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Gamera's ain't nothing to fuck with.
I think there's a
it depends which Gamera film. You know?
There was an argument who's stronger, Godzilla or Gamera. I'm like, are you really asked that question? Come on. Godzilla is the king of the monsters, the king of the titans.
Yeah.
Gamera's a flying turtle.
Yeah, I know. But Godzilla fucking vaporized it with his breath.
His breath.
When it comes down to the end of the day in the world of kaiju, it all comes down to Mothra, because everybody's trying to get with Mothra.
Yeah, I know.
Because she is the queen, and no matter what, she always comes back. So Mothra's who we should be talking about when it comes down to power. So
no race or species is holding her down. That butterfly gets down. I was gonna say make Godzilla like a horror movie, but the fucking
the original Godzilla is a horror movie.
It is already. Well, especially the newer ones. It's like a
oh my goodness. I can't wait for the next one. Yes, I was gonna say I cannot wait to see the next one, because the one that came out a couple of years ago was, oh my goodness.
Now, was this one called -0 or is it 1?
-0.
Oh,
yeah. 0. -1 and -0.
Damn,
Godzilla all the way. SG is
and they drop an atomic bomb on Godzilla.
Sweet.
That is one of the official things.
Bad mistake.
Yeah, the latest teaser shows you it's a mistake.
Yeah. Hey, do you need your batteries charged, Godzilla? Well,
yeah,
here's something that's gonna charge you right up. We're trying to destroy him, but we just gave him way more power than what was necessary. But hey. But I will say this though, people, you guys should definitely check out this movie that we did discuss tonight.
It's fun. I've dropped my score down to 6.5.
6.5.
Trevor had convinced me too much.
You know what?
I only like the action and how the zombies looked and everything. But so I'm like, I'm not going to give it a 7 just for that.
But I still would have watched the sadness over this anyway.
Oh,
but they look about the same.
Well,
sadness is wild.
Yeah, I was gonna say the sadness. Well, I've dropped
minus the Fishman thing. Okay,
I dropped it to a 6.5.
This movie has that.
Yeah, but with the sadness though, there was just more to it. Like it made you care. I feel like it made you care about the characters a little bit more, and it made you care about the guy and the girl's relationship more than it did with this movie.
It did it more successfully.
Yes,
because way more this movie I think was trying to like emulate the actual deep emotions you get from the characters in a film like Sadness, and this film you just get
I also like how they
just enough to be oh, we like that person. Oh, no, we don't like that person. That person's eating the other person.
Yeah, the eye holes.
That
Yeah.
person's a goddamn fish with like legs. I mean,
Yep.
yeah.
Yo, that scene
The
with the eye
empathy
hole-
seems trite.
crazy.
What? Okay, so what was the other movie with the eye hole thing that we seen?
Oh,
If you-
The eye hole.
with the eyeball.
Put their tongue in it.
Oh, of course, sadness is the eye hole, and then of course, Baskin is the
Baskin.
yeah.
Baskin. So SG is horror. Check out a movie called Baskin.
It's
Follow up with Argento's opera.
If you watch that, that has some wild eye stuff in it, which I hope you are subscribed
Yeah.
to the Sterdo Vision channel over on YouTube. SG is horror, and I appreciate you being here. I really, really do. Thank you for being here. We love that.
Appreciate it.
Damn, what was I gonna say next? I forgot. But yeah, you guys should definitely check out this movie, Ziam. It is on Netflix. Not a sponsor, but definitely can be. But we won't be
Another movie that's coming out is zombie-ish. Is called Colony. I can't wait for that one.
Colony. Okay, what? Nice. I'll have to check that one out. But I will say this: we are backpacking, as you know, and we virtually travel on the Sturdy's. You know, Sturdy Airlines, the private jet right over this way. My hand's kind of disappearing. Oh shit! What's good, Kyle?
Hey, what's up?
What's good? Oh shit! So good, it's horror. Okay, so
Dude,
good. Okay.
man, it's been a while.
It's been too long. I mean, as far as you in the comments, I know we
Yeah.
talk behind the scenes on Discord and all that. As far as you in the
Well,
comments,
today
I'm so
I
happy
haven't
you're here.
heard from Kyle since you made that Discord.
Oh, he sometimes he dropped like in the general one, the main.
Oh,
he
I
dropped-
never go. I never go.
He
to
goes there and he goes to the which I'll say this for the movie one. You know how you make your post for the movies? Do it in the one that says horror movies, whatever it says horror movies something, not request, but there's another one. You'll see like a bunch. Do it in there too,
Okay.
just for movie suggestions. Which Trevor, I'm gonna get you connected with the Discord. We'll talk about that behind scenes because
I just need to figure that out.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's pretty
Once
easy.
Once you get the hang of it, it is pretty easy.
Once
But
you
again-
if you follow a lot of people, then the view becomes a little.
Oh yeah,
Everybody has
I
their
do.
own drop down. Like everybody has like 100 lists.
Well, I mean, for my, there's not so many in the one that we have now, but like I made a workout one the other day because a few of us we've been like doing push-ups and all that, and kind of keeping it in the group chat, and then I'm also doing it with people that I'm texting. So I'm like, why don't we just put it all in one place because it's motivating each other and it's more people involved in it, and it's like, hey, whatever you're doing, you put your workout, your reps, and boom, just kind of go through that for the day
300 is my highest one so far
for push-ups.
per day. I did 300 one time. I keep going over 200, so it's always two something. Except for
think
today, man. I'm like sore.
Hey man, listen, you're still doing them though. That's what counts is you're doing it.
I don't want to tear my shoulder.
Kyle, what I'll say though is I'll talk to you behind the scenes one of these days to kind of help you change it because I believe there's a way you could change it. We'll talk behind the scenes though.
Mhm.
But yeah, like I was saying, we've been doing this backpacking thing. We've been traveling. Well, we are traveling again, virtually traveling. Where are we going next week? New Zealand.
Interesting.
Ooh, what film were we watching?
And the film we are watching, just to make this easier, Grafted, all the way New Zealand. Beauty is only skin deep. So it's gonna be
definitely
another
a body
body
horror film.
That was a body horror film, yeah.
another body horror film, which
Okay.
I'm never mad at.
No.
I'm never mad at. We watched a few this year. We watched quite a few this year, and there's more to come, I'm sure.
Mhm.
But so I hope you guys are gonna be with us for that. I hope you're gonna be with us for that.
Like that movie Together.
Yes, Together. What was the other one? Earlier we watched it earlier this year. It started with the S. Let me see. The Substance.
Yeah.
Substance. Well, I mean, when you're talking body horror, you definitely have to mention like Cronenberg, his remake of The Fly,
Yeah.
The Brood, Dead Ringers, Shivers, Scanners. Yeah.
Yep, Scanners is another one.
He kind of wrote the book, but if you really want to, like, I personally find body horror a very loose term because if you let's just take it back to Romero's Night of the Living Dead. The fact that it is an infection that can be passed through the biting of another one makes it a body horror.
Okay.
You know, so, most of the horror we deal with that isn't directly, anything that changes our bodies in a way that is horrific is a version of body horror. But
Mm,
what we watched is a zombie movie. Ziam is a zombie movie, but it also is very much a body horror film because it's a lot about mutation. It's a lot
mutation and
about,
everything. Yeah, that's
yeah,
true.
it's a lot about, trying to, expand, the human existence in an existence that isn't hospitable at all. You
Hmm.
know,
It's true. All right, New Zealand. I don't know if I ever seen a movie from New Zealand.
I may have, but I'm
any
not
Peter
100%
Jackson
sure.
film,
Oh, then yes.
Name them. Name
Oh,
them.
yes. What's it
Lord
called?
of the Rings, Hobbit,
Oh yeah.
Dead Alive,
Well, I was talking about
Yes.
horror
Feeble,
movie. Horror movie.
King
Dead
Kong.
Alive. Dead Alive is if you've never seen Dead
It
Alive,
is the shit.
yes, sturdy slashes.
It
If
is
you've never
the
seen
shit.
Dead Alive, that is up there. I forget about that movie. That is up there in my top 5 for zombie movies, for the gore aspect, for the humor aspect. Like
I
it's a
kick
funny.
ass for the Lord.
Yes. Yes. He kicks
It
ass
is
for the
Peter
Lord.
Jackson, in my opinion, at the height of him having fun as being a filmmaker.
Trevor, I'll say this to you without Professor T, without spoiling. I'm just gonna say this: the lawnmower scene.
Oh yeah.
Epic.
Well, okay. Well, that brings up another question. I don't want to elongate things, but have you guys ever talked about Brain Dead or Dead Alive on the show?
I believe
Here and there, maybe mentioned it.
so,
Okay, because I was
but
going to say I do consider that a film that I feel all horror lovers should see.
agreed, and
yeah.
that's something that we could definitely discuss down the road too.
Mhm.
Because that is yes.
Yeah, I would like to review it one of these days.
Oh yeah, we will.
The baby. Oh my god.
Oh man,
So,
it's such
set
it's what
in like the 1950s in New Zealand, and it's like
oh,
John Waters does a weird zombie movie that's a comedy. And at the time, it was like one of the bloodiest films ever made.
That's
it
crazy.
was bloody, especially again the lawnmower.
Good.
But what I'll
so
say
funny.
too, yes, there's so many things you'll laugh at when you see this movie. But what I want to say about that movie too is it's one of those films where like you can, like we mentioned the lawnmower, you mentioned the baby, like you'll just mention certain things, certain objects, the German Shepherd with the girlfriend, and you once you mention that after you
the
see
priest
the movie, you're
kicking
gonna know,
zombie
yes,
ass. Yeah.
for the Lord.
Hey.
Once you see those certain scenes, and then once you like discuss it or just mention those things that like in conversation, you're gonna just think about it, chuckle to yourself, like, oh yeah, I remember that.
Yep.
I remember that. Yeah, and it's you're gonna have a great freaking time with it, Fade. And anybody out there who has a mind like us, and you know this show, you know this, and if you've never seen that movie, watch it. If you have seen the movie, I say revisit it. It is it's such a fun time.
It's just fun.
It's such a fun time. Is it a good movie? Is it like one of these movies where you're like, oh, that was an excellent film, top tier?
It was.
No.
I think it's one of the best zombie comedies ever made.
Yeah, I agree with that. But I mean, as far as like, you know what I mean? Like that,
this
tier
was
like,
made by the guy who did The Lord of the Rings. I mean, the premier filmmaker of our generation.
Yes,
but still, it's part of this trilogy. Bad Taste, which is about a group of aliens that come to New Zealand so they can farm humans for their intergalactic burger joints. Meet the Feebles, which is a dirty version of the Muppets.
I love it.
Like,
love it.
There's like a rat character named Trevor who sells and does heroin. It's great. And then you have Dead Alive. That is his absurd horror trilogy.
So what I'm gonna do with that new knowledge is we're gonna review all 3 of those movies on Horror with Sir 30 sometime in 2027. Can you write those 3? Can you write those 3 movies down, Trevor? Please.
And maybe
they don't count
in
as your picks.
2027, we will finally see the 4K restorations that Peter Jackson has been holding on of these 3 films, finally released by somebody.
Let them go, Peter Jackson.
Yeah,
but
he paid for almost all himself. He wanted everything to be. So I'm keeping my fingers that possibly Criterion might get a hold of them.
That would be awesome. Can you jot those 3 down, Trevor?
Yep.
So I can
Definitely.
remember.
I'll send you the IMDb's of those.
Perfect. Because that just because I didn't know that he did those 3. I didn't know that I'd never seen the other 2 films that you mentioned. So that'll be a good time to go. Well, no,
And then he did
I'm
The
lying. I seen Meet the
Frighteners,
Feebles.
which is
Oh,
quite good. The
yeah.
Frighteners was his first US film, and it's actually really quite good. And then he did, I forget the name of it, but it was based on an actual case that involved teenagers in New
Ooh.
Zealand, and it won for Best Adapted Screenplay by Peter Jackson. So there's that little in-between area, which also includes King Kong, that is actually quite interesting until he becomes Mr. J.R. Tolkien on film.
Interesting.
Nice.
Yeah, we'll definitely talk about that. We'll definitely get into those and talk about that. But
You want the joke of the day, Aaron?
yeah.
What do you call a lesbian pirate with 2 peg legs?
Oh man.
No, I mean, wait.
This guy forgot the damn joke.
No, because he has a girlfriend. What did the pirate with 2 peg legs say to her wife?
Wait. What did the
So it's a female pirate with 2 peg legs.
Okay.
And she's married to her spouse, and she's telling the spouse something. So she's saying, so the joke is, what did she say to the spouse? It's timber me scissors.
Said shiver me timber. This guy.
It's so stupid. I saw you see that today. It just made me laugh.
My mind went to pegging, but that's me. So.
That's funny. Holy shit. But yeah, like I was saying, we're gonna get out of here soon. So Trevor,
yes,
you want to kick it off with letting the lovely listeners know and the lovely viewers know where they can find.
Well, right now, if you can go to ambassadorradio.org, you can follow my socials. I've been pretty inactive for the last 2 years, but been hanging out a lot with you guys, which is just amazing. Got a couple things in the works, but we'll just kind of see.
Okay.
Nice. And how about you, Fade?
So you can catch me on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and you can go to Suno to see. I create songs. It's like a mental health thing for me. You also see me on Popcorn Points, and of course here. Hello. Aaron won't let me escape. I'm a prisoner.
He is. Listen, seeing as how they're not going to give us reparations, James is my reparation. I
only want to go part-time. It's like wrestling. I'm 43. I want to go part-time here. You'll see me like a few times a year.
No, listen. They get you once a week on Horror Research 30, and when Halloween comes, they get you twice a week.
That's right. We do Tuesdays.
Right around the corner. Well, I mean, we got a couple months away, which we have some fun stuff coming up. We have 2 franchises we're going to be working on, which I'll tell these guys behind the scenes. I forgot one, but I remember one.
I got an idea for one.
I have 2 picked out already, but after we go, after the live, we'll talk about it. But what I do want to say though is make sure you guys tune in this Saturday at 7:00 Eastern time. Boom.
Cool.
I can't wait.
And Mortal Kombat 2. Yes, both of these movies from 2026 for our guy Chris from Source More Bars. His birthday picks. His birthday's Friday, but we celebrate on the show nights. So that's the 2 movies he picked this week. And then until you get your passport, like I told you guys before, get that boarding pass, get to New Zealand, and meet us here for Grafted. Shutter original.
Hell yeah.
Beauty's only skin deep. And guess what? We are out of here. I'll see you in your nightmare.